Hi, my name is Siobhan Che. I'm 25 years old, and this is my audition tape for Confetti Fest. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. In lieu of performing a prepared monologue, I'm just going to read a collection of sides. Thanks again. This one is from Desert Roses. Take a load off. It's been a long night.
You said you'd untie my hands?
I said I'd untie your hands if you'd talk with me. So let's talk.
I have nothing to say to you.
But I got plenty to say to you.
I don't care.
Maybe you will when you hear what I have to offer.
What can you offer me? You're a criminal, a common thief. You murdered the Crowley boy. I want nothing to do with you.
All right, little miss. Then we'll just sit here in silence. Sure is a long, hot night, isn't it? And all those miles over the dry, dusty desert sure makes a body mighty, mighty thirsty.
May I please have some water?
Sure. If you go on out to the well and get it. Might be tough, though, raising a bucket with your hands tied.
Come on, there's a pitcher right there.
Oh, this here? This ain't for you, sweetheart. So few nice things out here. You gotta take the good things you can find and keep them safe and healthy, you know? I would think that you, of all people, would know that, Miss Claire.
I don't know what you think you know about me, but...
I know you got nothing to say to a grifter like me. You know, I reckon you do, but I also reckon maybe your mouth is getting a little too dry to talk. Oh, no need to speak. Save your voice, dearie. Here's the deal. You won't talk to me? Fine. You don't need to. I just need to hear one little word. That's all. One word. And I'll give you a little taste of this. What do you think? This is Gravity, side 1.
Whenever you're ready.
That's a laugh. Is anyone ever really ready?
What do you mean by that?
Has anyone ever really just dropped open their mouth and poured out their soul in a comfortable hour? I mean, seriously, if you know people who come to you at the ready, cracked soul in their hand for you, seriously, let me know. I would love to know what that person's parents did to them as children to make them like that.
You're deflecting. That's an unhealthy...
Unproductive form of self-protection. I'm sorry. I am. I know. I called you. I needed to talk to you. You're one of those you're the one who put those outrageous ideas in my head that I could call you in an emergency, so I did. I felt like it was emergency, and I called you, and you lucky duck, you picked up, and now I feel kind of silly.
Why silly?
Because it's 8:30 on a Thursday night, and I dragged you down to your office, and I'm sure you have better things to do than listen to a drunk, crazy person spout their problems.
Are you drunk?
Half drunk. Certain brain patterns have a way of sobering you, even in the middle of like 3 cocktails. You know, just like some experiences trigger brain patterns that make you feel frozen inside your own eyes, just staring out at the world, feeling everything and nothing so harshly at the same time. Some have a magical ability of surprising you. Who knew your own mind after knowing it literally your whole life could find new ways of feeling broken just when you thought you'd cleaned up most of the shatter?
Well, I gave you this number for emergencies, and if you used it, then it must be for a reason. I must say I was surprised. You know, in all the time we've been seeing each other, you've never really taken the initiative and opened up like this. I'm proud. I think that alone is a real accomplishment. What did you feel? Why did you feel the need to call?
Well, I saw him. I was out at a bar and I saw him. Just as simple as that, just as commonplace as a half-used towel on the bathroom floor. I saw him. Not so out of place as to be obscene or obvious. Just in a place enough to sneak into your periphery and then bitch slap you in the memory in a huge lunging engine stall. There you are, mid-sentence of a laugh with your friends talking and God knows what, and then next your outer eyeball sees him and your brain can't think fast enough to register to stop your whole eye turning. It doesn't think to protect itself, to force me to turn away before the visual signal reaches a dusty path deep down in you, and it transports you to 17 years into your past in an instant. And and suddenly you're not you. You're some young, pathetic version of yourself in the back alleyway of a bar, and you can't even remember the name of, but you can remember how it smelled. You can remember the feel of the half-shellacked paneling up against your shoulder blades. You can remember how much your arms hurt as he tied you and dragged you, and you can remember the god-awful song playing so loud on the jukebox that no one could hear you yell for help. You can work on yourself for 17 years. You dry your tears, you work on the nightmares, and you can fill your Instagram with smiles and mountains and funny Sundays, and for what? Just to have the nasty gravity of these memories pull you right back to where you started. I mean, fuck!
That must have been difficult for you, seeing him again.
It was like this white hot panic that starts from the bottom of your skull and flushes in your cheeks, and it feels like all the motions, all this for nothing. I see now that I can't get better. That night took some crucial support beam out of me, and I can try really hard to build around it, but it's still missing because the corner of my fucking eye can't stop looking in the shadows for him.
It's okay. You know this is a safe space. He isn't here. Only me here. And I've seen you cry before. It's healthy to let it out. You can't keep all that inside.
Then fuck him! This is from the Eye of Selene. Nothing like that, Amara.
If not, then what?
A new life.
A new life. Poetic. Since when did you become a muse? What's wrong?
I'm to be married in 2 weeks.
What?
Father arranged my betrothal this afternoon.
Married to who?
I don't know, some butcher's son.
And what did you say when this deal was struck?
I didn't say anything. I wasn't there. Mother told me after the deed had already been done.
No. I don't accept that.
You're making that look again.
What look?
The look you always make when you're thinking about something sad.
I'm trying to imagine what life would be like without you in it.
And
I can't do it.
when I was standing here, waiting for you, I started to think about what I would do if you never arrived. I knew you would, but I still opened my mind up to those thoughts. They weren't pleasant. I don't want to go back there.
How long is the voyage to Mykonos?
Does it matter?
No, I suppose not.
I wonder if any of the gods had nights like these.
Aphrodite, maybe.
Probably.